Welcome to Section 420, Talkin Yankees, the podcast. Well, Suzyn got caught on a hot mic there, calling the Yankee brand of baseball boring, which you can't blame her on that there. So I'll kind of just give my reaction to that. Be a little quickie commentary episode. But before we start, make sure you're a podcast subscriber so you can't get this my feedback unless you're a podcast subscriber. So why not do that? If you're listening right now, if you're first time, long time, you still haven't subscribed yet, just hit the button, subscribe, and get notified when new content comes up throughout the rest of the season, and of course during the off season as well. So obviously I was listening to the broadcast of the game, but it appears in the Tuesday game against the Washington Nationals. I believe that was the Carlos Rendon game, as we would say. Seems like they came back early from a commercial there, and I guess they caught Suzyn Waldman on a hot mic, basically saying, God, this is boring. Pretty much, was probably thinking what a lot of other fans have been thinking this entire season, really over the past couple of seasons with this Yankee team. Again, you love the home runs and everything else, but again, when that's not happening, this team is pretty much lame duck. And sometimes it's tedious, really, especially this season, just tedious to watch, whether it's just strikeouts, non-contact, no rallies, just kind of waiting on the home run or nothing. And it's not exactly an exciting brand of baseball. And of course, John and Suzyn, they're pretty much always used to the Yankees, at least, going towards the postseason, playing good quality baseball. I mean, they haven't seen a Yankee team this bad in ages. I mean, usually a Yankee team that's usually going to be gunning somewhere for 90 plus wins. This team looks like, I don't even know if they could get over 75, just the way they're going at this rate. So they're in a bad funk. They're not playing well. John and Suzyn aren't used to this. Suzyn's not used to this. So you can understand venting this frustration there. Again, this is, I believe it was from the fourth inning where the game at that point was 1-1. The Yankee offense was just a home run there from Ben Rovette. So again, not really getting anything from anything else. So I guess she just lashed out a little embarrassing for her. I don't think it's something where John and Suzyn are so ingrained with the team and the organization. I don't think they're not going to ask her back again. And you always see what Wade and John Suzyn do. They pretty much do 1-year contracts at a time, and it's usually just announced sometime short before the season's about to begin. So I don't see that to be in the case. They're going to sort of penalize her for saying pretty much what's on her mind, and which, pretty much everyone knows. I mean, even Cashman has said at a time, I think he commented on this one last season when they were struggling in the second half. It's just boring to watch. And so they really can't fault Suzyn for that. And I'm sure John's workload, next season will probably get dialed back even further. So, obviously, as he sort of wanes out of the Yankee broadcast there. I don't think he'd want this to be his last season, just, a miserable season like this. I can't see him want to bow out. He's getting older, but, he loves doing this. He blows a call once in a while, and sometimes he goes so long without giving you the score. Sometimes you want to turn on the radio. It's just tell me the score, real quick. But nevertheless, always take John, and obviously you're always interested what his home run call is going to be when a new Yankee joins the team. So, little red face moment there from Suzyn, and I don't think it really was discussed afterwards. So it was kind of an off-the-cuff thing. I'm sure it'll get swept under the rug, and then probably a couple of months from now, you're not going to even know what happened. But Suzyn Waldman, not happy with the current brand of Yankee baseball. It's boring, and I can't blame her. Catch you next time.